Hi everyone, it's Smitha. Welcome back. Today is a fun tutorial because I'm going to be showing you how to work with cream eyeshadows step by step. I'm going to give you several tips and tricks. I know several of you love to work with only cream eyeshadows because there's literally zero fallout with cream eyeshadows as opposed to powder eyeshadows. But they're quite different to work with, and I'll show you how to create a beautiful cut crease with it. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm going to begin by filling in my brows. I'm using the Aqua Resist Brow Definer. This is by Makeup Forever, and I'm using the shade Medium Brown. I truly believe that eye makeup begins with the brows because brows are a big part of the way eye makeup turns out. I personally like to keep my brows looking really soft and natural because I have very thick brow hair. But if you have sparse hair or if you don't have much brow hair or if you have fine hair, you can also most definitely use a pomade, or you can use the brow pencil, but you probably want to fill in a little bit more than what I'm doing. To clean up underneath the brows, I'm going to be using a concealer. The one that I'm using is the Milani concealer in the shade 145, which is a true match to my skin tone. But if you observe closely, I'm only going to be using it to clean underneath my brows and not on my lids. And there's a reason for that. While using cream eyeshadows or cream pencils, they are most pigmented when you use an eyeshadow base, or in fact nothing at all. When you use it on top of a concealer, it doesn't come out as pigmented as it should be. That's because the concealers can be dominating. Sometimes they mix with the cream eyeshadows and the pigment payoff is not enough. So to prime my lids, I'm going to be using the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer. This is a shadow primer. And today I'm going to be using the Shadow Stick Crayons by Laura Mercier as well as Urban Decay. It works the same way when it is in a pot. You can use it with a brush or with your finger. I'm going to start with this beautiful color from Laura Mercier in Sunrise, and this is going to be my transition. I'm going to use it in the outer corner and crease and quickly blend it out with my finger. And here's a trick: when you use cream eyeshadows at the crease, try to set it with the same color powder eyeshadows, otherwise they will crease and become a mess. So I'm going to be using Meadow from the Sweet Talk palette from Colourpop, which is a similar color to the one that I just used at the crease. So I'm going to almost set it and buff it out further with a brush. This step is especially helpful if you have oily skin or sweat a lot. Then I'm going to be using magenta in the outer corner to intensify it further, as well as my lower lash line, and I'm going to quickly buff it out using my finger. I'm going to add just a little bit more in the outer corner to get that punch of color. Right next to it, I'm going to be using Rose Thorn, which is again a beautiful transition from the outer corner towards the cut crease. With very little concealer, I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to clean up just underneath that and not paint my lid with it, because again, we don't want to be using cream eyeshadows over concealer. For the inner half, I'm going to be using this beautiful chrome shade called Metallic Taupe. I'm going to quickly buff it out with my finger, and I'm taking a little bit more with a flat shader brush to clean up the edge of the cut crease. Here's a trick: if you want to make your cut crease really sharp and nice, take some brown or gray eyeshadow. I'm using a fine tip nail art brush, which I'm going to link below in the description box, and I'm going to apply it right at that edge where I cut the crease. This will not only give you a sharp cut crease, but will also prevent your cream eyeshadows from creasing. To intensify the outer edge further, I'm going to use a black eye pencil. This is from House Labs. I'm going to dot it right in the outer edge and buff it out quickly with my finger. If you want to glam this up further, you can most definitely use some glitter or sparkle like me. I'm using, this is my favorite shade from the Sweet Talk palette from Colourpop. It's called Side to Side. I'm going to add a tad bit right in the center of the lid. And then using the Punked eyeliner in black from House Labs, I'm going to pull out a small wing and line my top lash line. I wanted to jazz this look up, so I'm going to be using a blue shadow stick in my lower lash line. This is the 24/7 shadow stick from Urban Decay in Chaos, and I'm going to quickly buff it out with a flat shader brush. It's time to finish up, so I'm going to be curling my lashes, and for mascara I'm going to be using the Strength and Length mascara. This is from Bare Minerals. And for lashes I'm going to be using B Is Back from Tati Lashes. And here is the completed eye look. It looks sharp and nice, and best of all, there was no fallout. So you can most definitely do an intense cut crease after you do your base makeup without having to worry about any fallouts. I want to quickly complete the look and show you what lipstick I'd pair with this. First, for blush, I'm going to be using Striker Rose. This is from Bare Minerals. On my lips, I'm using this beautiful shade from Bare Minerals in Optimism, and I decided to use this shade because it balances out the look so well. It's very similar to the eyeshadow stick that I used in my crease, so it all comes together so beautifully. And here's the completed look. I personally love to use bunch of colors during fall, but still make it wearable. I just like to keep it different and unique, but at the same time, very well put together. I'd love to know your thoughts, so comment below and let me know. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and do check out the description box for all the products that I used today, along with my social media links in case you plan to follow me there. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.